genetically, our family didn't have good teeth. We just didn't. Throughout my life, I went from cavities and we had those silver fillings. But as I got older, I had root canals, I had teeth removed, I had bridges. Everything goes bad after a while, especially with the bridges. And so you end up with gaps in your mouth, holes in your mouth. And then you're trying to eat, you're trying to function. And that's hard to do in life. You can't really smile. It just makes you a little more isolated and unhappy because you don't get to smile. Even though it's in your personality, sometimes you just can't smile. And if you do, you don't show your teeth. The enamel, there was hardly any enamel left. You can feel it. It's like paper thin. And it started chipping off. So one of my front tooths the chip was getting larger and larger. Between the two, it just happened like at once, really, because a big chip came off. It was impossible. I mean, I had nothing left. I couldn't even eat because it was both sides. It was my front. I was unhappy. I recently moved into this new neighborhood and I made friends, and my friends who were there before I got there, they went to Dr. Plains and they recommended him. He told me all about the procedure and was very confident, in his ability, which helps, and made everything sound very simple.
So Louisa came into my office, morning appointment, I will never forget it. She's like, Dr. Plains, is there any solutions to keep my teeth? I'm like, Louisa, let me be honest with you. There's several options that we can come up with, but you're young, you don't want to continue to play this dental game over and over and over again. I was like, let's come up with a different alternative that you might not even be aware of. It's called the All-on-4 or the Teeth in a Day. So I gave her a quick run through of exactly how it works. She was into detail, so she wanted to know every step of the way. So we went from the initial consultation to showing her how her teeth were gonna look like preliminary, like in models. She's like, this is exactly what I want, and you can literally do this for me. Sign me up.
The assistants were around also, and when he put it in, they were all like, were like, oh my God, it looks so great. But I didn't see it yet. But they were all like, complimenting how it looked. And when he gave me the mirror, I was like beside myself because I really didn't expect it to look this good. I did not. If I knew how simple, quick, and wonderful this was, I would have done it so much sooner. But I can tell you, with Dr. Plains, he's the man. You just got to do this, and don't hesitate. And don't hesitate to use Dr. Plains because you really, I'm telling you, you don't have to do the research. I did it for you. I'm real. I used them. It's amazing. And he's an amazing dentist. And he knows his stuff, and I highly recommend him.